Hey, this is Ravishing Rick Nick Rude here in Logan in the back. My little baby brother, man. Hey, he fully back into health now. Hey, man, after a weekend out there in Miami, then with the presidential party last night. Whoa, we don't want to talk about that. And hey, we made Trump sign an NDA now, so hey, only us, him, and God knows, and the women that he invited too. Oh Lord! But I ain't gonna say too much though. As hey, we in week 9 now, and the road to the playoffs officially on the way now. Hey, yeah, Thursday y'all gonna see us out there in that shot now. Come get your autographs, pictures, and all that good stuff. And the New York Rockets come into town to take on the Chicago Grizzlies, and hey, with the close win the Rockets had last week against Vegas, hey, you think Chicago stand a chance against them? Because, you know, last week they played their oldest rivalry, the Green Bay Icemen, and they lost, so I don't know. And then come Sunday, some of y'all gonna see Atlanta and LA, New Orleans and Kansas City, San Fran, Indy, hey, Philly, and Cincinnati. It's gonna see various games, but that game of the week though, that game of the week is that Pittsburgh and Dallas. Yes, sir. Gonna be out there in Jerry's World all over again. And boy. Hey, Jerry been smiling from here to the bank ever since, cause Dallas been on the road too. Pittsburgh, they gotta prove something. They gotta do something with Dallas if they wanna make the playoffs, cause you know they in the hunt. Excuse me. And then, you know, that Sunday night, you gotta go across. Gotta go and take that plane, go out there to Detroit. Now you're gonna see them Detroit Griffins I hope they beat them though. Take on the New England Volunteers. And that close loss last week on Detroit had. And then on top of that, not to mention all the experts had the whole house on Detroit too. That'll make it worse. They had the whole house on Detroit, and look what they do. Shit the bed. Can't be doing that, Detroit. And then, you know, Monday. Hey, Rick! Monday, we're gonna be there, man. You better call Shavani. You better have the kamikazes ready. And y'all seen week 10 like on schedule too, if you caught that. But yeah, Rick, we're gonna be there again, Rick. Woo! Go ahead and do your little dances and stuff, Rick. Woo! Get the hotel ready, Rick. And the drinks, and the champagne, and the pills, and everything else. So yeah, let's check the standings out. So for the AFC North, Baltimore, hey, they on the 6-game winning streak. They going in, they just going strong, you know. And the Tigers done got them a wild card spot. You know what they little win last week. Pittsburgh, like I said, Pittsburgh been on the losing streak lately, losing 4. So, but they still got a chance. They got a fighting chance. Cleveland ain't no chance for them. And for the South, it's a three-way. It's a three-way between Tennessee, Houston, and Jacksonville. Tennessee plays Arizona. And Arizona flying off a hot radar after the beating they gave to Liberty last week. So, you know, they gotta tough that one out. Houston playing Seattle, and Jacksonville they playing LA. So it's a 3-way race in the South. Is anybody division? And in the East, got Miami at number 1.
The Buffalo 6-2.
And with the Rockets 5-3.
New England 2-6. New England just had a bad season.
It's over with. I hope Detroit crushed them. And they've been on the losing streak lately. A lot of maybe 4 of their last 5. But like it is though, my thing over there, as far as the East go, Miami gotta hang on. I mean, Ramos and the Bisons ain't gonna just lay down and let them win, take the East title this year. And solo dolo in the West is the Denver Stallions. But you know they gotta look in their rear view too, cause Kansas City ain't too far behind. And what they lost that they suffered against Miami last week, Kansas City looking to beat New Orleans, so they can go ahead and take this. So there's no hope for the Bandits neither. So you know they play Carolina Monday, so there ain't no hope for them. So as far as the AFC side goes, number 1 will be Baltimore. Number 2 will be Miami. Number 3 will be Denver. Number 4 will be Tennessee. Number 5 will be Buffalo. Number 6 will be Cincinnati. And number 7 will be the non-Rockets. With the teams in the hunt will be Kansas City, Los Angeles, Jacksonville, and Houston, and Pittsburgh. So, you know, there's a war over there in the ALC, so, you know, you just gotta pick your spots. Going on over here to the NFC side in the North. We got Detroit solo dolo, but they gotta look in their rear view too, cause Green Bay been on a little winning streak, won 3 straight, 3 of their last 5. So yeah, they gotta look in their rear view. Minnesota showing some life. They just won last week, so you know they have a fine chance. So it's a big bullseye on Detroit. And in the South, it's a full divisional race. It's a full divisional war in the South. I mean, Tampa Bay and Carolina over the first spot. New
Orleans took 3rd place by Atlanta though. They snatched that motherfucker from Atlanta though.
So yeah, it just. But Atlanta still got 8 games left though. 8 more games. I mean, 7 more games left now. So. They gotta do something. They got time, but they better go ahead and do it before it's too late. In the East, just Dallas winning by a landslide. Washington just hanging on. You know, Philly showing a little bits of life, and New York just gave up. And solo dolo in the West is San Francisco. They got the West by a landslide. But you know, Arizona showing Arizona fighting too. Yep. Seattle showing some life, and you know, LA. I don't know. You know. So here's how this will go for. How this will go for the NFC. Number 1 will be Dallas. Number 2 will be Tampa Bay. Number 3 will be San Fran. Number 4 will be Detroit. Number 5 will be Carolina. Number 6 will be Washington. Number 7 will be New Orleans. And in the hunt for the NFC is Green Bay, Minnesota, Atlanta, Seattle, and Arizona. So like both divisions got good, you know. It's a good, you know, matchups or whatever. So you know. It just is anybody to spot. So hey, you got 7 more weeks left until the playoffs now. Dallas got a lot to prove because they done went to the first 2 ever Axis Bowls of my franchise, or the Rules franchise, and they lost. So they got a lot to prove. Denver, the reigning champs, they got a lot to prove too. They got to rank. They got to show the league and remind the league on why they won 2 straight. Is it by luck or is it by skill? That's all that is. Go ahead, go to the injured players. You know, show the ones. Show people who may be coming back. He coming back week after next. He comes back next week. Like I said, I just wish. The only thing about this, Baltimore ain't got nobody hurt, thank God. The thing I wish for them to have on here to show what week the player got hurt in, and show, and you know, how to return, how many more weeks they're returning. Other than that, you can't tell when they got hurt, you know.
How they got hurt, all that shit.
Yeah, I mean the injury, what they hurt is right here, but you know. Oh, he come back next week. And many injured players Carolina got on, so I'm still surprised they still in contention. He come back next week. Right. He come back week after next. They should sign another wide receiver. He come back in 3 weeks. So, like I said, it's over for him. So we know that he come back in 3 weeks. He come back week after next. He come back next week. He come back in 2 weeks. He may come back at week 16. He come back 3 weeks from now. He come back next week. And see, that's the thing about Denver. They start cornerback is out for 7 weeks. So they gotta keep hanging. They gotta keep fighting, hanging on until playoff time, till he come back. Both of them come back next week. Macho Camacho, hey man, you just gotta pray that Detroit makes it. Just pray, brother. He come back next week. He come back 2 weeks from now. Both of them come back 3 weeks from now. He come back next week also. Blanking off a strain growing. That's what they say. Don't be, you know, have relations before a game. Blanking off, I bet you won't do it no more. Sharp come back next week. And many players hurt for Green Bay. I'm surprised they in contention too. Both of them come back next week, and he come back week after next. He come back next week. And Houston. He come back in 3 weeks from now. He may come back in 2. No one know. But you know, hey, you better get the praying lock that y'all get a wild card spot so you can come back at least. He gonna be out for a month. He come back week 14 though. Both of them come back next week, so you know. But that's if Kansas City overtake. At best, Kansas City may get a wild card spot if they don't overtake the West. He come back next week. He come back in 3. Yeah, you might well go and sit this one out, Hein, man.
Walter come back in 1 week with a broken arm. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? He come back next week, so. But yeah, you, Hein, you just gonna sit this out. It's over with.
Yeah, man, we fucked up.
He come back in 2 weeks. He come back in 2 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yeah, week 9, 10. Both of them come back in the last game. So, hey, y'all better hope y'all in contention for a wild card spot. When y'all playing, yeah, your season over with, but he come back in 3, he come back in 4. But your season over with. If y'all miraculously win and keep coming back, y'all may have a chance. He come back in 3. He come back next week. He come back in 4. He come back next week. I hope the Minnesota learned their lesson. Your season might be over with. It may be over with. Ain't no telling. They come back in 4. He come back next week too. He come back in 2 weeks and he come back week 16. The last game of the season. It's over with for him. Oh, Schmidt. So far, you've been playing like shit, Schmitty, and now you're hurt. So now, you can watch the shit show live and up close and personal from the sideline, Schmitty. Kirk coming back next week. He come back in 4. He come back in 3.
2 weeks.
He come back 2 week after next. He come back next week. So yeah. Hope you ain't rested, boy. He come back next week. You would just hope and pray that they miraculously, some way, somehow make it into the playoffs, or for you to smell the field again. Cause other than that, it's over. He may do come back in week 16. He may come back in week 16. Oh, he come back week after next. Yeah, they need you out though. Cause he come back week after next. I mean, y'all ain't got too much to worry about. Cause y'all first in y'all division. But the bad news is, y'all ain't coming back till playoff time. That's the bad news. He come back in 5. He come back week after next. He come back in a month. Oh, wait for your bubble. He got 7 weeks. He come back next week. God darn. How many injured people they got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sheesh. He come back in 3 weeks. So you know. Mays come back next week. He come back in 3. He come back in a month. He come back in 2. And he come back in 2. Yeah, it's over with for both of them. Maybe over with for Tennessee too. They both did something on. They starting defensive linebacker on their defensive backs too. So he come back in 3 weeks, 5 weeks, 3 weeks. So yeah, that's it for the injured players right now. Oh yeah, let me show y'all. Go ahead, go through the list. Week 1, offensive defensive player of the league, 1 other week. Week 2,
Julian Waller and Ali Holiday.
Ali Holiday, 10 tackles, 3 almost sacks.
Johnny Gates and Lockett.
Johnny Gates. Week 3, week 4. He had a guy in that week, boy. I remember that game.
Yep.
Yeah, if I remember that one. Week 5. Both of them went off that whole game. Week 6. That one Green Bay played Atlanta.
Yep.
And Monk had a monster game that game too. 20 rushes for 118 yards, 3 touchdowns. Week 7, my boy Milton Mans and that boy Grant Schneider won with Washington Indians. And last week, You could, there was a slaughterhouse out there in New York when Arizona got through. Who gonna be the players of the week for week 9? And here's the yearly awards, you know, although they're blank. But, you know, y'all start putting y'all little votes and stuff in for them and see what the commission will do. That's about it. Once again, peep the lead. Thursday, mark your calendars. We're gonna be out there in the Chi. Then Sunday at 4, we're gonna be out there in Dallas. And then Sunday, we're gonna take a express private jet to Detroit. And Nate boy, we go to Charlotte and dance all night long, brother. Woo! Call your boy Shavani and Bobby and everybody else, Rick, cause we gonna party all night long. This is the Ravishing One with Lolo in the back.
Yes, sir.
And we're out of here.